Have you ever opened your bank app, stared at the number facing you and thought, I'm working non-stop, so why am I still looking at bad numbers? You're not imagining it, because 82%, a whole 82% of small businesses fail because they run out of cash, not because they've run out of ideas. Without a plan, even the busiest and best businesses go under. I'm Michael Horesh. I'm a trained economist, and together with Shari Wright Pilar at the 172 Group, I help freelancers, small business owners, owners of medium-sized businesses stop guessing and start growing. Over the years, I've prepared hundreds of budgets and cash flows from sole entrepreneurs to large operations. And today, we are going to talk about financial planning, the thing that we at the 172 Group find that most business owners hate doing. Many find it scary, many find it just boring, but, and it is a big but, it determines whether you survive the next 12 months. So here's an encouraging truth. Whether you're a one-person freelancer or running a medium-sized business, financial planning isn't just about spreadsheets. It's about giving your business room to breathe. It's about finding the true value in your business. Because when you understand the essentials, you operate with power, you make better decisions, and you stop living on that sort of month-by-month basis. So today, I'm going to give you 6 practical steps that any freelancer or business owner can start using immediately. Now, just a step back. Why does planning matter? Cash flow issues are the number one reason businesses fail. Only 16% of new business owners have a business degree. Almost half admit they've got very little training in financial matters. So there's no corporate cushion. If something hits you unexpectedly, you feel it instantly. So let's fix that. Step number 1. Set clear targets. This is where most people fail even before they have begun. And here's a hot tip. How to set those targets? Start at the end. Ask yourself, how much money do I want to take home every month, month in, month out? Now you can break that number into 2 buckets. One, your personal needs, that the food, the rent, the utilities, what you need for the kids, maybe clothes, entertainment, insurance. Now, many of these costs are recurring costs. And don't forget, of course, your financial savings, personal savings. Look carefully and you will find patterns in your spending behaviors. So you want to work out how much you need to contribute to that monthly personal budget. Now, the second side of what you need to take it into the second side. The second thing you need to look at is how much you want to take out of the business to reinvest in the business. What do I mean by that? You may need to buy better equipment. You may need to outsource social media campaigns, upgrade your office training, buy a better laptop, whatever it is. You will need to put some of your profits back into your business. So when you understand how much you want to take home, and when you understand how much you need to reinvest in your business, then you create a monthly income target with absolute clarity. Now, I know we have yet to talk about profit, but please be patient. We'll come to that. Just as a reminder, please let me ask you to subscribe to the channel. It not only benefits us, myself and Shari, we give you every week, at least twice a week, practical strategies that freelancers can use, not theoretical MBA nonsense. If you want to stop firefighting and you want to start planning, hit that subscribe button right now. Point number 2, the right KPIs. What are KPIs? Key performance indicators. Now, KPIs vary from business to business, but we all need them. They could be how many daily cold calls we need to make, the number of networking events we need to attend each month, how much we need to put out on social media, research time, leads generated, leads conversions, and many more targets. Why do these matter? because KPIs tell you what resources you'll need and at what level. Transport, ads, subcontractors, admin, maybe even a part-time hire. When you see the numbers, you understand the workload. Write them down, review them monthly. If you're hitting targets easily, scale up. If you're missing them, adjust pricing, expenses, whatever. Step 3. Where do you start actually building your budget? You start with the sales budget. And ironically, this is where many people overcomplicate things. Why, first of all, do you start with sales? Because sales dictate what resources you will need. If you don't know what you plan to sell, you can't know how much time you need to put in, how much money, how much support you'll need in various aspects of the business. And secondly, this is the point where we need to insert a much overlooked formula. Sales equals price time quantity. That formula has not changed in thousands of years. Your quantities will obviously change over months due to improved techniques, the season, or whatever. Now, how do you know which price to charge? If you have history, you instinctively know what you can charge. But if you're a newbie, a new freelancer, well, then you could be stuck. But there is a solution. Ask 10 friends. Would you buy this product, this service at 3 price points? Watch their reactions. Validate your assumptions. Avoid the guessing game. Step 4, look at the clock. Now, this sounds a bit weird when I first say it, but time is your first resource, and it's your most limited resource. What do I mean by this? Let's say you're a consultant. You work roughly 185, 200 hours a week. That's a kind of 9 to 5 type basis, 5 days a week. And about 75% of that goes to client work. Shall we say 150 hours? Great. Whether meeting with them or working on stuff with them or whatever. But can that produce the sales budget that you created? Maybe. But what about all the marketing you need to do? Your admin, your accounting, your writing of posts, networking, an afternoon off. Do you have time to be sick? Or my favorite, do you have time for firefighting, dealing with the unexpected? The golden rule is if your budget requires you to produce more than 130 billable hours a month in, month out, it's not doable. You will be building a fantasy world, not a plan that you can act on. Step 5. So now let's just check a few things. You need to know your targets, your KPIs, your sales budget, your available time. You can finally ask, do I have the tools and support to make this happen? Maybe you need some kind of part-time administrator, social media freelancer, better transport, CRM system, highly recommended. This is where businesses either grow or burn out because you cannot do everything. Financial planning is about how you spot bottlenecks before they choke you. And my final point is plans are not tattoos, they're drafts. Once a month, compare actual sales to planned sales. Compare time spent to unexpected things. Look at KPIs. This is how you will eliminate surprises. This is how you will sleep better at night when you go and double check what you intended to do and how things turned out. What we're saying here is financial planning isn't just about spreadsheets. It's about clarity. It starts with critical thinking. It's understanding what you want, what it requires, and whether you actually have the time and resources to make it real. If you do this consistently, your business becomes predictable, and predictable becomes profitable, and profitable becomes scalable. In my next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a real budget and a cash flow projection, even if you have only the basic computer skills. And meanwhile, If you want help getting started, please join our monthly newsletter, Practical Tips for Freelancers and Small Business Owners. The link is in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the 172 Group channel. Every week, we release 2 short practical videos on pricing, cash flow, marketing, and AI for small business owners. And that means you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.